we welcome you to the IRWIN Tools Cup Series, Race 1, as we are here at the Daytona International Speedway for the first running of the IRWIN Tools Cup Series Daytona 500. As you can see, we have a great crowd of 101,000 fans ready to see this, as this race features 36 of the fastest drivers, 10 laps around the 2 mile and a half speedway, and there's going to be one winner who's going to lock themselves into the 2016 chase for the cup. And now, with that, we're going to look at your starting lineup for today's race. On the pole is Chase Elliott, and then alongside him in second is Matt Kenseth. Then we have the dual winners Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Carl Edwards in the number 19 car. Two-time Daytona 500 winner Jimmie Johnson and Kyle Busch looking for his first Daytona 500. And we have Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski both looking for their first plate wins. And we have Martin Truex Jr. and Austin Dillon. They are also relatively new, so we're going to see what they can do. And we have, here we go, we got two champions of the race, both with Shell, Kevin Harvick, and Joey Logano. And then we have the good young driver in Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin, the defending 500 champ in Sprint Cup. And then we have Ryan Blaney and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., two young talents trying to get up there. And we have Trevor Bayne, the Cinderella Daytona 500 winner, and Jamie McMurray, who won the year before that. And then we have Danica Patrick, as she won the pole in 2013, and Casey Kane, as let's see if he can do it. And then we got Paul Menard, and we have Tony Stewart as he's starting to enter the final races of his career. And then we have Eric Almirola, Casey Mears. Both are really good at plate racing, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him in victory lane. And then we have A.J. Allmendinger and Brian Scott hoping to mix it up. And here we go, some of the underdogs. We have Chris Buescher and Matt DiBenedetto, who had a great sixth-place finish at Bristol. And then we have Landon Castle, and we got Ryan Newman, who won the 2008 Daytona 500. And then we have Regan Smith, who finally makes his way into the Cup, and Greg Biffle, who's always a threat. And we have Clint Boyer, who's hoping to get ready for replacing Tony Stewart, and David Reagan in his new ride. And then we have Michael McDowell and Bobby Labonte, as you can never count him out. So that's it. Here we go. For the first IRWIN Tools Cup Series race, green flag is in the air. The cars are rolling. And here we go now. Into turn 1. Chase Elliott now with the lead as he leads the pack through turn 1, turn 2 on the backstretch. He puts a block on Dale Earnhardt Jr. now. Earnhardt giving him a little bit of a push as the pack starting to form as Chase Elliott, the rookie, is going to lead the first ever lap. And now here we go on lap 2. Chase Elliott still with a great lead, trying to get 3 wide out. It looks like they're going to get something going. Oh, and here comes Matt Kenseth. All the Gibbs cars are uniting, and Matt Kenseth takes the lead. Joe Gibbs, 1, 2, 3. Matt Kenseth takes the lead as he leads the pack of 36 cars, flying across the front stretch. Here we go. 3 wide. This is some intense racing. Matt Kenseth continues with the lead as now they head into turn 3. Gibbs starting to pull away a little bit. We got Austin Dillon, though, on the high side. He's getting it. And, oh, no trouble. Kyle Busch. He spins in the grass. And we got even bigger trouble. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Trevor Bayne, and Greg Biffle and Michael McDowell get piled in after that. Big wreck. Caution here. Lap 4 out of 10. And this is a big one. Lots of cars taken out. We have a lot of, look at Denny Hamlin. He was doing great with the Gibbs teammates. He is out, and that's going to put us under the red flag for the first time. And you can see there's still a lot of cars left. But let's look at the replay. Oh, Logano gets into Austin Dillon. Busch spins out, does a great job saving it, and then behind him, Hamlin, Allmendinger, Mears. See, Larson, Bayne had nowhere to go. And back here, I guess Michael McDowell didn't check up, and Greg Biffle, they both slide into the wall. But yeah, pretty big cleanup here, as you can see. All the cars out, and there's Kyle Larson. Cannot catch a break on these plate races, and a lot of others going behind the wall. And you can see here, Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon are making pit stops as they're going to get 4 fresh tires and get ready. So we're going to restart lap 5 of 10. We're going to see who can get the jump. Can Kenseth continue? Here we go, green flag, and Matt Kenseth gets a great push after taking the outside, and he goes right in front of Carl Edwards as they're continuing their alliance. Matt Kenseth leads him across the backstretch. Matt has a great lead so far, and it looks like he's doing a great job on that inside line. And so here we go. Lap 6 of 10. Matt Kenseth stays out, and we got 3 wide behind him. You can see some of the guys making progress. And Joey Logano ducks down to the inside line. And Carl Edwards, though, Matt Kenseth bailed on him a little bit. And Edwards goes to the middle. As now you can see, we have 2 big lines. And you can see now lap 7 out of 10. Joey Logano going to see if he can make a run on Matt Kenseth. Can he get up there as Matt Kenseth has led all but the first lap? Doing almost a perfect race. And wow, he's doing this. Here comes Chase Elliott. He's going to make a big move. Oh, no trouble. Dale Jr. spins. And a big wreck behind him. Tons of cars. Stewart and Casey Kane. He's flipping over. Oh, goodness. Kane goes back on his roof. Many cars. Johnson, Buescher, Tony Stewart, Jamie McMurray, Ricky Stenhouse, Danica Patrick, and Ryan Blaney, many of them got in this wreck, and Casey Kane took a wild ride into the catch fence. And boy, that was not easy right there. And there's Dale Jr. Obviously, he got a little loose, got tapped from Casey Kane, set off this entire wreck, and we are under the red flag for this as big wreck here. And let's look at this. Dale Jr. He did a good job, but he couldn't save it. And look at this. Oh, and look, Chris Buescher, Jimmy Johnson, they get into Casey Kane. Look at that, goes flipping. And you can see down there's a lot of other cars. You can see Ricky Stenhouse getting towed to the garage. Tough hit. And there's Dale Jr., the plate favorite. This has got to be a blow. That's got to suck. And for the second time in this race, Austin Dillon's on pit road. We have a couple other drivers who are going to make their pit stops, and they'll be back in this race as we're going to restart with lap 9 of 10. We're going to have 2 laps to decide this. Green flag is in the air, and here we go. Matt Kenseth, Chase Elliott are right behind him. Joey Logano pushing Matt Kenseth. That might not end well. Now Matt Kenseth in front of Chase Elliott. He's got to block 2 lines here. Can he do it? Oh, we got an inside line moving. Kyle Busch, he spun on the first caution. He's back up there. And here we go. White flag. Matt Kenseth has to block 3 lanes. Can he do it? Matt Kenseth takes it into turn 1. Kyle Busch right behind him. Matt Kenseth, here he goes. He's making a move. Oh, Kenseth hits the wall. He's flipping. Big crash behind him. Matt Kenseth wrecks. Oh, and here we go. We got a photo finish. They're banging off each other, and it looks like it's Joey Logano. Logano got him at the line, and Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500 as Matt Kenseth went flipping. Boy, this cannot go well. Matt Kenseth's had bad luck all year and so close. Led 8 out of the 10. And this happens. Watch this. Matt Kenseth into Reagan Keselowski. Well, he goes flipping. And I'm telling you, that was a tough hit. Here's the photo finish. You can see Logano Busch start to get pulled away from Chase Elliott, and they beat and banged in the line. Busch tries to put him in the wall to go back, but Joey Logano wins by 2 1/1000ths of a second, making this one of the closest finishes in NASCAR history. And here's Joey Logano in his signature burnout, one of the best in NASCAR, and there he goes. So Joey Logano wins the first ever IRWIN Tools Cup Series race, and boy, it was one for the ages. And yes, that's pretty good. So let's look at your results. So FaZe Hype 12, you are the first ever winner here in the IRWIN Tools Cup Series, so congrats. A lot of good drivers up there. You can see here, a lot of the drivers in the second wreck still got up there, and you can see page 3, Casey Kane flipped over and all that. And there's the last page, a lot of broken hearts down here, as it was tense for them. So here is your chase grid. Joey Logano is locked in. We have 6 races left to decide the chase, and 7 are going to get in by wins. The rest by points, as 12 drivers are going to compete for the championship. So we're going to see how that plays out in the future. So great race today. Great to see this intense. It was intense, action-packed. It was something that everyone would want to see in this race. And only 8 cars finished, so it's pretty rough when that happens. So that is the end of the race. So I hope you guys enjoy. Race 2, hopefully coming out next week. I'll see. Maybe might not be on Sunday, but we'll see how that happens as I got to get working on it. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. So like me on Facebook, NASCAR's Fan YouTube, NASCAR's News page. This is NASCAR's Fan 2015.